Hello everybody, at 0626 bringing you guys some Battlefield 4 gameplay, and this is actually a pretty solid gameplay. Let me tell you a little story about this. So we hop into this gameplay on Rogue Transition, me and my buddy Grenade, whose links will be in the description. We hop into this game of Rogue Transmission. I have a really solid start. I get like 7-0, 8-0, probably even 9 kills if I wasn't really counting, but I get a decent amount of kills in the beginning of the game, where I never really get that good of a start in Battlefield. And I'm killing these dudes left and right. All of a sudden, I run into this one instance where I get absolutely obliterated, and it completely derails my entire team's momentum for the rest of the game. And what that instance is, I will explain to you guys when it happens. However, there's something else I would like to discuss with you today, but before I do that, please check out the description, follow me on all the social media shit you see down there below, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, all that shit. I think I'm even on Mixer now, so I don't even know if I'll ever stream on it, but I have it now. But and you can also check out my radio show at 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern every Monday on 107.7 The Bronx. I only got that for a couple more weeks because it was a summer gig that I decided to do, so while it's on, check it out. So, let's talk about Call of Duty and Battlefield. Now, the reason I actually chose this Battlefield 4 gameplay is because this is the closest thing to Call of Duty Modern Warfare that we have right now. This is probably one of the last decent Modern Warfare style games that have been released, because all that has been since is either futuristic garbage from Call of Duty or going to the past, like World War II and World War I, like Call of Duty and Battlefield did. So, this is probably the closest comparison I could make. However, there's going to be a lot more there's going to be a lot more comparisons to make with this game and Call of Duty Modern Warfare when it releases in October, excuse me. Because Call of Duty is rumored to have a lot, and well, not just rumored, confirmed to have larger style modes, which is like the first time in the franchise's history it's ever going to even go past like 10v10 players in ground war. Now, we got 20v20 conquest style modes, and people will say, oh, it's actually called domination. Well, fuck you. It's 5 flags on a large ass map. It's essentially conquest, if you're comparing it to Battlefield. So now we have them doing that. And not just that, there's also some vehicles involved when it comes to kill streaks. There is kill streaks, which is something Battlefield does not have. So, this is the first time in my memory that I feel that Call of Duty is actively trying to kill a game. And by that I mean Call of Duty is trying to come for the jugular of Battlefield 5. Because we all know Battlefield 5 was a complete shithole of a game upon release, and still is a shithole of a game. And because it's a shithole of a game, Call of Duty is now actively trying to take whatever is left of the player base of Battlefield 5 and now bring them to their game, because it has all these kinds of modes that lack the substance, or that don't lack the substance that Battlefield 5 lacks. So, before I continue with my conversation, here's the moment of where I died in this game that completely derailed the momentum of myself and my team. So I killed this one dude here, not in that instance, but right there, he's dead. I go around this building, I see a dude walking up the steps here. I'm like, okay, he's fucking dead too. Went to go kill him. I got killed with a shotgun, and he was on 1 health. If that's not the most Battlefield 4 thing to ever happen, I don't know what is. And that moment completely derailed my momentum and my team's momentum, and we ended up losing because of it. But I still had a pretty solid game nonetheless. So yeah. So back to the actual commentary. Holy shit. So now, as a player of both communities, I have to say this is crazy, because in my opinion, Battlefield 4, or not Battlefield 4, but Battlefield in general, was always trying to take Call of Duty's player base, because Battlefield's claim to fame was, we have bigger style game modes. We have dedicated servers, which they do, because you can choose a server based on your region where your connection will be the best. So, when that happened, Well, then there's like we have that. We have vehicles. We have all this crazy shit. We have destruction of an in-depth style of customizing your weapons, all that shit. Now Call of Duty has that. Call of Duty is now finally implementing what made Battlefield famous for so long, to the point where Battlefield doesn't even feel special anymore, or at least not like it used to. So it's really a shame, to be honest, because I love Battlefield. I love the franchise. I love what it has given me as a content creator and as a player of video games. But this is the first time I can honestly say that they're in trouble. I always thought they were like good off on their own, but Battlefield 5 is such a shitty game. I wouldn't say it's shitty. If you're being completely honest, it's meh at best. Meh. That's all it is. It doesn't really offer a fun experience for the most part to the regular player. And because of that, the people that are frustrated with DICE and EA and Battlefield 5, they're going to go somewhere else. They could go to games like Rainbow Six Siege. They can go to whatever other game, a Battle Royale style game like Apex or Fortnite. And now they actually have something that can offer them the experience that they've been asking for, and that's Modern Warfare. Because of they're bringing all these big modes, they're gonna kill it. They're gonna kill Battlefield 5, and I don't want to say that they deserve it, but they deserve it. They really do deserve it, because DICE's lack of communication, fixing the problem, or taking too long to fix the problem, having content being pushed back because of issues with the game, they have no one to blame but themselves. Them and EA, as far as I'm concerned. And Infinity Ward, like as I mentioned before, is coming for the jugular. They're going to take what's left of the player base to where it's such a small amount of people playing the game that it'd be like no point in even playing it anymore, because you're going to not find any servers to begin with. So that's my take on it, man. It really is a shame, because I felt like Battlefield 5 could have been such a decent game, but DICE and EA just fucked it all up. And now with these Battlefield style modes that Call of Duty's implementing in the Modern Warfare game, which I'm excited to see. As a Battlefield player, this is right up my alley. It's gonna be fucking crazy, dude. It's basically Call of Duty attempting to eliminate the fan base. Or not eliminate the fan base, but eliminate a player base. And that's pretty crazy, because I always thought Battlefield was the one chasing Call of Duty. Now Call of Duty's not so much chasing, because they were always the king, but they're just trying to really take out that game. And a year after of Battlefield 5's release, no less. So that's my take on everything, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think down in the comments section below. My name is Ed0626. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to see more from me. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Peace out.